On a remarkable date in 1312, a grand and ambitious expedition is said to have set sail from the coast of West Africa. This legendary voyage, although unproven, is a tale worth contemplating. It provides a fascinating glimpse into the spirit of exploration and the sheer audacity of ancient rulers. This is the story of the first African voyage to the Americas, a story that intertwines history, legend, and a relentless pursuit of discovery. Our story begins in the vast and powerful Mali Empire, ruled by the renowned Mansa Musa. Mansa Musa, the ninth ruler of the Mali Empire, embarked on a pilgrimage to Mecca in 1324. During his journey, he spent 3 months in Cairo, where he formed a significant friendship with an emir named Abu alhassan Ali ibn Amir Hajib, the governor of the district. Through their conversations, Ibn Amir Hajib learned much about the Mali Empire, its people, and its rulers. One particular story stood out, a tale of an extraordinary voyage across the Atlantic Ocean, to the account relayed by Mansa Musa to Ibn Amir Hajib. The king who preceded Musa had a burning desire to discover the farthest limits of the Atlantic Ocean. This unnamed king was determined to embark on a voyage of unprecedented scale. He equipped 200 ships with men and provisions, along with an equal number of ships loaded with gold, water, and supplies to sustain them for years. His command was clear: do not return until you reach the end of it, or your provisions and water give out. The fleet set sail, and a long time passed without any word. Finally, one ship returned. The captain reported a powerful current in the open sea, which presumably was the Canary Current. The other ships had continued onward and were never seen again. The king, undeterred by the loss, prepared an even grander expedition. This time he assembled 2,000 ships, 1,000 for his men and 1,000 for water and provisions. He left his kingdom in the hands of Mansa Musa and set forth into the Atlantic. Neither the king nor his fleet was ever seen again, and thus Mansa Musa ascended to the throne. The identity of this adventurous king has been the subject of much debate among historians. Al-Umari, a medieval Arab historian who recorded Mansa Musa's account, did not mention the king's name. Later, the Arab historian Ibn Khaldun identified Musa's predecessor as Mansa Muhammad ibn Qul. Over time, some historians mistakenly attributed the voyage to Mansa Abu Bakr II due to a mistranslation by the 19th century historian Baron de Slain. In reality, Abu Bakr was only mentioned as an ancestor of Musa, not as a ruler. This confusion has led to various interpretations, but the true identity of the king remains uncertain. The sole survivor's account of the first expedition described encountering a powerful river-like current in the open sea. Modern scholars identify this as the Canary Current, which flows from West Africa to the Americas. This current would have facilitated travel from Africa to the Americas, but made the return journey nearly impossible. This detail suggests that the Malians had some understanding of oceanographic conditions, even if they underestimated the challenges. The story of this African voyage to the Americas has sparked significant debate among historians and scholars. Ivan van Sertima and Malian researcher Gausu Diawara are among those who believe that the voyage reached the New World. Van Sertima cites evidence from Columbus's logs and the testimonies of the Taino people of Hispaniola, who spoke of black people arriving from the southeast with weapons made of a gold-silver-copper alloy. However, the mainstream scholarly consensus remains skeptical. Most archaeologists, anthropologists, and historians argue that there is no concrete evidence to support the theory of pre-Columbian contact between Africa and the Americas. Not a single African artifact has been found in a controlled archaeological excavation in the New World. Scholars like UC Riverside anthropology professor Carol Tauber assert that there is no material evidence of any contact between the Old World and Mesoamerica before the arrival of the Spanish. Despite the lack of concrete evidence, the story of the voyage has left a lasting legacy. Mansa Musa's account, as recorded by al-Umari, suggests that he viewed his predecessor's voyage as a futile and impractical endeavor. Some speculate that the silence in West African oral traditions about the voyage indicates a perception of it as a shameful abdication of duty. In modern times, however, the voyage has been reinterpreted and celebrated in a different light. Malian historian Gausu Diawara and others view the tale as a testament to the adventurous spirit and scientific curiosity of ancient African rulers. They argue that modern politicians and leaders should look up to these historical figures as examples of those who valued exploration and knowledge over the mere retention of power. The story of the first African voyage to the Americas, whether fact or legend, remains a powerful narrative of human ambition and the quest for discovery. It reflects the adventurous spirit of a time long past and continues to inspire curiosity and debate. While the voyage's exact details and outcomes remain shrouded in mystery, its legacy endures as a symbol of the unquenchable human desire to explore the unknown. As we reflect on this story, we are reminded of the vast oceans that connect us and the shared history that binds humanity across continents and centuries. Whether or not Malian ships ever reached the shores of the Americas, the tale of their voyage is a poignant reminder of the boundless curiosity and indomitable spirit that drive us to explore the farthest reaches of our world.